Hello and welcome to Alexis Drinks, where we talk to your favorite brewers about their favorite beers. We're down in Cape May to talk to Zack Pashley, owner of Gusto Brewing. Let's go see what he's drinking. All right, and we are back at Alexis Drinks here at Gusto Brewing in North Cape May. I'm very excited to have Zack with me, or actually I'm with Zack because it's his space.
I'm more excited to be with you.
We have a first for Alexis Drinks. We're drinking something that's not beer.
Correct.
So tell us what we're drinking, Zack.
So when you said, let's get some drinks that you love, the first thing that popped in my head was an old fashioned because I adore them, and we have a distillery right around the corner. Incredible stuff.
Yeah.
So I pulled out a bottle of their Plundered, and
the distillery's name is
Nauti Spirits.
Nauti Spirits.
Yeah.
Here and also in Cape May.
Correct. Right around the corner. It's on. I might get it wrong. I think it's Shumpike Road.
Listen, if it's wrong, Google it. We'll put it up on the screen. It's going to be fun.
They're on top of it. Cheers.
Oh, exciting. Thank you. I'm going to use the straw. I'm getting, I will say, that is smooth.
Right?
So it was fun to watch you muddle everything because I love to drink old fashions, but I don't know how to make them. I just kind of throw a bunch of cherries into a shaker with whatever whiskey I'm drinking.
That's basically it.
Yeah,
I mean,
right?
it's a little bit of bitters. It's ideally, I think they use the really high-end cherries over there, the Luxardo cherries.
Yes.
But these were maraschino.
Listen, they're delicious.
They muddled very well.
Yes.
A little bit of bitters, a little bit of simple syrup. The Plundered blended whiskey from Nauti. I love that one because it has like these really deep vanilla tones to it. Like I am not a whiskey or a bourbon connoisseur by any means, but I know what I like. And it has these really deep vanilla notes that just turn me on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we're turning Zack on. It's great.
Careful.
But no, I mean, it is. It's nice and smooth. And I think that I'm really excited about you bringing, a local Jersey distillery on is that I don't think people think Jersey when they think whiskey. Right. Because, whiskey and distilling in Jersey and craft distilling is younger even than breweries. Because that, the law that allowed for craft distilleries came out about a year after. And so we don't think about spirits as much as we should. This is amazing. Like, this is phenomenal. The whiskey is very tasty. I feel very warm right in here, at least the way you want to feel warm.
Right, but not burning.
Not burning,
right,
just that nice whiskey, glow.
Yeah. I can see it glowing. It's happening.
Yes.
It's working. Yeah.
And I've heard a lot about Nauti Spirits.
Yeah.
But I've never been.
It's so cool because not only are you getting these ridiculously high-end cocktails, you're getting an incredible experience. The bartenders, they're like, I love it. Like as a brewery owner, right? Your goal is efficiency. Like these folks are so efficient, but they also are doing so many things at one time that I find it amazing.
Yeah.
They're
it's like the artistry of it all.
They're lighting things on fire and rubbing it on the rim of the glass, but all the while, it's a natural progression. It doesn't take stupid long, but the amount of care that goes into when they craft it, a little bit more care than when I crafted it.
Listen, it was very careful.
I highly suggest it. Pictures. Don't show anybody.
No, I love it. And I love that story, right? I love that, as you said, and they light things on fire. I was thinking, how can we bring more fire to beer? And I was like, probably not.
Ever since we switched to all electric, we have no fire.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It used to be fun to watch the fire, but it got really hot. So,
yeah.
And if anything caught on fire, we were doing something wrong.
Yes. Yeah, that seems dangerous. I mean,
it's a small space.
It is, correct. And I have a friend, she did a flaming shot once and did it wrong, and then lit herself and the bar on fire. Yeah. It was very quick. It was we got it out.
No desire.
But no, it just seems.
I think if YouTube and TikTok and all these things have done anything for me, they've taught me not to do flaming shots because you see all these epic fails of people lighting themselves and everything else on fire.
Correct.
I don't want to do it. I'm good on that.
And this is great. Do you ever do anything with barrels from Nauti Spirits?
Not yet. We did the only thing we have, wink. The only thing we have done with them was not. I think it was our first Thanksgiving or the Thanksgiving 2020. I don't remember. It all runs together at this point, like COVID,
Thanksgiving
right?
at some point.
Yeah, it was a Thanksgiving time.
Time doesn't exist.
And they make all of their vodka with sweet potatoes. So we took their sweet potatoes, we processed them, we put them into a milkshake IPA with vanilla and nutmeg. It was really cool.
That is really cool.
And it was like we like doing that with vendors from and local businesses and stuff like that. Whether it's coffee or sweet potatoes or grapes from Cape May Winery, like
we
get around.
Very excited. I think that's a great transition into our next alcohol drink.
I'm really excited about
I don't know what
one.
it is. Ah!
Surprise! Yeah, we probably shouldn't finish the old fashions.
We're going to finish the old fashions, but you're going to
later on. So this was a gift at our first anniversary from our mutual friend Tom Renzulli.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Tom brought this from Cunningham Brewing Company, from Cunningham, PA, or so it says. It was a cognac barrel aged 21% stout, uncarbonated, cork top.
We're definitely going to do Alexis Ubers after this one. All right.
Just a little splash. Just a little splash.
Oh my God.
I have not had this yet either. I just took the seal off myself. So if this goes everywhere, you're seeing it live.
Well, we do like that kind of thrill on the show.
Yeah.
You know, the tension of.
Ladies first.
Do we have? Oh my gosh.
So again, we're going to take it easy, but again, it's uncarbonated. It says to serve it ideally at 55 degrees, so I've tried to achieve that, but I didn't want to bring out a thermometer for
just like
Alexis drinks. Kind of
Alexis takes the temperature.
Strips the fun right out of it. Well, cheers.
Cheers. Thank you so much for sharing this gift with me.
Thank you for sharing this time of day with me.
Love it. Ooh. Oh, that's beer.
That's remarkably smooth
for
21%.
Well, and yes, this is so. I mean, okay. Cunningham Brewing Company Shipwreck Stout. It's a stout. It does not feel like a stout. It feels like a syrup, but like in a good way. Yeah. Does that make sense?
And it says it was aged in cognac barrels, but I'm getting like notes of like red wine, like really deep, like Cabernet almost. It's so cool.
Well, it has that smell that makes me think like, oh, I'm gonna taste like a really alcohol thing, but it's not. It's like nice and it's sweet, but not overbearing.
Right.
It is very dangerously smooth.
Dangerously smooth.
Dangerous. This is a good gift. We have to
us.
Thank Tom.
We're dangerously smooth.
We are dangerously smooth. I love that. See, Alexis drinks. We have fun. Oh.
Hashtag. That's a good one right there.
I'm a delight. Cool. Well, we're going to finish these very alcoholic drinks. You guys are about to take a tour and learn more about Gusto, and then we'll be back drinking some more fun beers. Thanks. And we're back. I hope you enjoyed that tour. For as smooth as we were in the first section, we hit a little bit of a road bump in the second one. What's going on, Zach?
My mule said he was going to be here, and I think he's coming in. But you know, until then, we're going to have to come up and like
really nice glasses.
Make time. Oh my goodness! You just saved the show.
Yes.
You saved the show.
How you guys doing?
Hey, Tony.
What's up?
How's it going?
How we doing?
Great. We have Tony from Mudhead who has muled us some.
Thirsty?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do it.
These look really good though. What do we got?
We got our wild haze.
Nice.
Those wild days. From the beach, man.
It's the summer.
Let's
we
drink.
are so ready. Thank you.
Yeah, you got it.
I think Alexis is
right.
thirsty. Mind if I do the honors?
Please do. Oh my God, I love these glasses. Just
Might have a seat and join you.
Hey, come on over. so
right,
tell
cool.
us about what we're drinking.
Sure. Well, you know, we started doing some New England style IPAs over there at Mud Hen, and actually getting into it, we did a collaboration with Gusto a couple of years back before COVID, and
I got the big pour.
so I grabbed one, dude. Let's load it up.
Send it.
And we did. It was kind of our first hazy IPA that we were pouring at Mud Hen, and they invited me over here, Dan and Zack, and we did a hazy IPA, and I learned some tricks really, and that's kind of what a collaboration was for. And,
Nice.
and so took that with me, and then you know, some beers later, started doing New England's last summer, and then this one we wanted to come into the season and bring it a different style as well, and we got cashmere and Moteca hops in here, man. Some really cool, different
Great.
style things than what we're used to pouring at the pub.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's some fun.
Okay, so this is like a grandchild of a Gusto Mud Hen collaboration.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It
Smells
smells
great.
delicious.
It really does. Jinx.
I love this color. The color is gorgeous.
Thanks. You know, I didn't really have too much experience with both cashmere and Moteca. I had tried a beer with that together, and I did splash some Mosaic in here too, which is always a kind of a good addition to any beer. And so, yeah, man, I had one similar to this style that a friend had brought to me, and that's kind of what we do all the time too. People like to bring me beers and, hey, check this out, I really like this, and look, the hops are in it. Yeah, I think those work together, and add your twist, and you know, we're never going to reinvent beer, but we'll do what we can to make it our own style.
Well,
So.
I do love that. I do love, you know, I love collaborations. I love drinking them. I love hearing the stories behind them. I love, you know, making them happen every once in a while. Like, despite the fact that I don't brew beer at all. Just like, hey, you guys should like get together and make a women's beer.
You're an influencer.
Yes.
Right.
This is phenomenal. So love to see that. Like, oh, we grew because we talked to other people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy, I mean, Tony has a fountain of knowledge. So it's like to have him in this room for the limited amount of time that we did when we were being productive.
Yeah.
Because most of the time we were just drinking. But when we were being productive, it's so valuable.
Yeah, I
so
feel like
much
a lot
fun.
of productivity happens when you're not paying attention to the thing that you're being productive about.
Sure. Right.
No, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, this is
In
phenomenal.
conversation, in talking, and yeah, man, it's always what a great industry we're a part of to have that opportunity,
Yeah.
enjoy what you do, and then also have great friends that are involved and kind of talk to one another about what you think's cool, what you think works, and trying their liquid, man. That's the funnest part of it, I think.
Speaking of trying liquid,
Speaking of trying liquid, well, so
we have another one. We have another treat.
we do, and we're still, again, not as smooth as we meant to be. If we could have some off-camera help, because we have no
I'll
idea.
go off camera.
See that?
You can hear me, but you can't see me. So I'd like to ghost there for a second.
This has been the weird segment, and I think that's perfect.
So, mind if I move those over there by you?
Bring it on over. Gorgeous can.
So this is a sour, the most recent of the Inside Joke series. It is guanabana, pineapple, and way too much raw coconut. So
Yes.
What's
guanabana?
guanabana. I think it's synonymous with soursop, but after some research, yeah, no, I'm still speaking English, I promise. But it is like a passion fruit banana. So
Okay.
from the pictures I've seen, it looks like a banana, just a different shape, and the inside is like passion fruit.
Oh, interesting.
So it's like a unique blend of both flavors.
Given the name, I thought it would have been a guava banana baby.
And you could be right, because I don't know much about it. I just
I
went,
was like, oh, guava banana. Guava
yeah,
banana.
it's fun to say, but it's also like because usually we make these sours with like a red berry, something that's really bright and kind of complements the tartness that you're getting a lower pH to create your sour base.
Right.
But this was cool. Like I've mixed it with like rum and pineapple at home just to be like, does this thing really have the pina colada qualities that I think it does?
Like summer, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start an Alexis drinks recipes. And this is going to be the flagship recipe of this
That's really good.
rum and
It's
Tell me
fun.
that.
I'll share my notes with you. I think I put my hand on the wrong side. I was supposed to.
Tony doesn't need to know.
Tony doesn't
He's
need to
in the
know
dark.
what we're doing. No.
Oh, this is nice.
It's really nice.
Ooh.
So it's funny because usually we love having these beers with like thick, fluffy heads on them, you know what I mean? And we do our best to present them that way. All of the coconut had so much, it's real coconut. Right. So the coconut oil and those oils go to defeat head retention. So when we first poured it, we're like, wait a second, like it's drinking carbonated, but it doesn't look like it is. Yeah, but it looks like juice once the head wears away, which is doesn't take very long.
Listen, it's, well, and I love, again, about craft beer is it's not a monolith, right? There are so many different craft beers. So like, you know, a trait that you might think, oh, this should have, it's like, well, no, that type of craft beer should have that trait, but this doesn't need to, right? This doesn't need to have a you know, thick, fluffy head. And it's cool that it doesn't, because like it gets a person to understand an aspect of a key ingredient, the coconut, which, by the way, phenomenal.
It's in there, but it's not overpowering. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, no, and that is a hard balance, I think, with coconut. Like one of my favorite coconut beers, not to talk about another shore-based craft brewery in New Jersey, but Last Wave does a really great coconut beer.
Cool.
Where they toast their own coconut, which is like a whole other situation, but it really changed my like thought about coconut and beer. And so I love to see that like, oh, other people are doing that too. They're like harnessing that flavor in good ways. And I'm now a fan of Guinabana.
Yeah. Hopefully nobody asks you what you're drinking. I don't think anybody. None of us will be able to tell.
You've had Guinabana.
I feel like it should be like on the screen.
Yeah. Let's pull up the Merriam-Webster definition of guinabana.
That's great.
We're an educational show.
Yeah. PBS.
Yes. We're gonna be like, hey PBS, you want to this sort of Saturday morning kind of programming for the children?
Between Sesame Street and Teletubbies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Perfect. Do either of those shows still exist?
Probably not. Show my age.
But no, this is phenomenal.
Phenomena.
That's
There you go. Right? It's fun to say. It's fun to say. It's fun to sing. Do all those things.
Waka waka.
Waka waka.
Sorry.
Alexis watches.
No, that's a rapper.
Really?
Waka flocka.
See, now I'm really out of it. Now I'm showing my age.
You acted like you knew that.
This makes me think of there's this. I don't even remember or my dad had the CD, and it was just a whole song that was just funny words like bulbous bouffant, macadamia, galoshes. Like that's how the song goes.
That's great.
And I loved it. So that's what this is. We're doing our own version of that song.
Right.
So, but this is phenomenal. Guinabana. Come to Gusto, drink their sours, drink anything. They keep it small, they keep it weird. Here in North Cape May. Hit Mudhead and Wildhood.
It's the Wild Hood. It's the Wild Hood when Tony's there.
Correct.
Yeah.
Pop by Nauti Spirits and have a great Cape May County.
Yeah, there's a lot to do here. It's not boring.
It's definitely not boring.
Nope.
Thanks, guys, and we'll see you next time.